Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be another story time. Whoop whoop. And you guys already know I have my wine with me. You know, I would tell the best stories when I'm feeling nice and when I'm spilling my wine. So today I'm going to be telling you guys a story when I met Ric Hassani, the Nigerian singer. For those of you who don't know, Ric Hassani is a Nigerian singer. He has amazing songs, and for all of you that don't know, I love Nigerian music. I love African music, period. By the way, I do want to say thank you to all of those who watched my previous story time. I see that you guys really liked it because the numbers, the numbers are looking good right now, and so I just want to say thank you for the support. It tells me that you guys really want this type of content, so I really do appreciate that. Okay, so now if you're interested in watching this story time, just keep on watching. Cheers. All right, you guys, so how did I meet Ric Hassani? So this happened actually, let me see, last year in June, right? So I was actually dating this guy right at the time, and his name, we're gonna call him Peter. So Peter and I were dating, and he had like a lot of connections with different artists, based on what he does. I'm not gonna say what he does because that's none of your business, but Peter was into like working with artists and stuff like that. So at the time they were doing a show in Honduras. Well, they were planning a show in Honduras, and Ric Hassani was one of the artists that was going to go to Honduras. Actually, he did go to Honduras in July, I think, or June. Yes, he did. And so he asked me if I was open to do a interview with him on Facebook Live. And I was like, what? Like, what, you want me to interview him? Like, I literally was like, yo. Like, I was like, what? And this was through text when he told me this. He didn't tell me this like on the phone or like on FaceTime. It was through text. So I was like, damn, I don't want to say no because I'm not gonna lose the opportunity, but I've never done this before, so I might as well just say yes and just write it out and just do it. So that's what I did. I told him that I was going to do it, that I was down and I was interested in doing it, and he set up everything, the interview time, date, or whatever. I came up with the flyer, so me and him were kind of working closely on that, and I came up with the questions as well. He gave me the chance, the opportunities for me to be myself, and I added the questions for the interview. And yeah, so basically one day I just did the interview on Facebook Live, and I was actually very nervous.
Yeah, I'm always ready, man. I'm always ready for you, Alexa. Come on, man.
All right, I like that. Okay, so tell us about you. Like, who is Ric Hassani? Where are you from? This because I was like, damn, like, I'm talking to Ric Hassani, like, oh, what, Alexa? Like, and it was my first time doing an interview on live. Like, I've never done that. It was my first time doing an interview, period, I think. Yeah, I think so. So I'm excited, right? We go to Airbnb, we set up everything, the phone, all the questions. Ric Hassani in Nigeria, we're like, he's getting all the information for us to do the interview. Boom, we do the interview. Everything went well. I was literally sweating the whole time during the interview because I was just tense, and I was just nervous that I was talking to him. But I don't think anybody could tell that I was nervous because like the way that I was being myself, and so everything was good with that, right? So that's how I actually met him, through the interview. Okay, because Hassani never met me before. Like at that time, he didn't know who I was. We just did the interview, and that was it. And the purpose of the interview was kind of like for promotion purposes, and that was that, right? So this is where things get spicy. This is where things get a little bit spicy, right? So then another guy, right? His name, we're gonna call him Carlos. The day after the interview, Carlos gives me a call, and Carlos asks me how I got to connect with, with Ric Hassani. And I'm like, oh, I have a manager. So my manager actually was the one that put me into that, because I'm not gonna tell you my connections. I'm not doing that. So I was like, oh, my manager was the one that put me onto him, and that's how I was able to interview Carlos. And so Carlos was like, I guess Carlos was like very concerned and he's very like curious on how I got the connect, right? Because at the time, I think Carlos felt like he was the only one communicating with Ric Hassani. He had no idea I was doing that. So I'm like, oh yeah, my manager did that. And then me and Carlos were cool at the time, you know, me and Carlos were cool. And so I think like he told me that him and Ric Hassani were doing also like they were working together and communicating with each other or whatever. Boom, we come and I go and have dinner with Ric Hassani and Carlos and the crew, right? So we all having a good time, you know, we're laughing. I'm actually sitting right next to Ric Hassani at the time and we're just like having fun. He's talking to me and I was really able to, you know, get to know him on a deeper level. Baby girl, I love you so. I will never let you go. Never seen a girl like this before. I just wanna let it happen. And so, long story short, you guys, people started thinking that I was dating Ric Hassani. Yes. People thought that I was dating Ric Hassani. People thought that I was having a romance with Ric Hassani only because they saw how close I was with him, like how closely we were working. Mind you, everything happened very like, it was not planned at all. Like I never planned on going to that dinner with him. It was actually because Carlos asked me to be there for promotion purposes because, you know, I'm Alexa Darling. And I guess he wanted me to promote or whatever. So I'm like, okay, cool, I'm gonna go. And I went. And so people started thinking that I had something with Ric Hassani because I did the interview and then I did, you know, we went out to eat and he had a concert here in Houston and I was actually there also, you know, helping or whatever, working with them, right? So that's how I met him. Everybody was thinking other things. Everybody was coming up with their stories saying that, oh my God, Alexa is, you know, dealing with this guy, whatever. And mind you, Rick is the sweetest guy. He is such a respectful guy. He's a godly man. Like that man is very sweet, you know, and very respectful. Nothing like that ever happened. No. But me and him created a friendship because he was just so kind, and you know, he got, you know, we're both very big on energy, and our energy was just very smooth, and we just connected, you know, like until this day, me and him stay in contact. Every now and then we speak, you know, he tells me how he's doing. Oh, coronavirus. Oh Lord, no, I'm just missing a shower. I'm good. No, but seriously, till this day, me and him, I consider him a friend. I do consider him a friend, actually. He do check up on me. I check up on him every now and then, and I do appreciate the fact, you know, the opportunity of Peter, you know, for actually just opening that door for me and allowing me to meet this guy. This is an artist. This is somebody that's big, you know. And he was actually very impressed with me and the way that I was able to work with him and the way that I managed everything, because there was nothing crazy going on, you know, it was just work. But again, in my community, right, the Honduran community, the Garifuna community, they were making stuff up, and I actually heard a lot of things. Some people were saying that I was in a relationship. No, some people were saying that I was dating him. Some other people said that I met Ric Hassani through Carlos. Some other people say it was just a lie. And I'm like, listen, none of y'all know what happened. None of y'all know how I met this guy. None of y'all know how I was able to do this interview with him. And now y'all just coming up with things. Y'all just coming up with y'all own story. Y'all don't even know Peter introduced me to the Rick. Y'all making it seem like Carlos. See, people always make up stories. So yeah, this is the reason why I'm the way I am. And honestly, I was hearing everything, but I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just let them think whatever they want to think, because it's not worth it. It's not worth my time to explain anything to anybody. But yeah, guys, that's how I met him. That's how I was able to work with him, and that's how I created a friendship with Ric Hassani, you can say. I don't want to talk about the rest that happened. I'm not doing that on here because my channel is not messy. There were a few things that happened that went wrong, but that had nothing to do with me at all. At all. Like, at all, okay? Nothing to do with me, so I don't speak on it because it's none of my business. I don't want to talk about it on my channel because we're not bringing any negativity to my channel. Okay, we're here to have fun. We're here to talk about, you know, stories, giving you guys my stories, but that's it. But yeah, that's basically how I met Ric Hassani. And for those of you who don't know Ric Hassani, make sure you do listen to his music. He has beautiful love songs, and he's a great person in general, so I do feel like you guys should support him and stream his music. Thank you all for watching my video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys on my next one. Besos. Bye.